We're now going to have William Pickard reading a short excerpt from Wilma Tenderfoot and the Case of the Frozen Hearts by Emma Kennedy.
Wilma Tenderfoot wasn't quite sure how she'd managed it, but somehow she was hanging upside down from a meat hook in the pantry. In her hand was an empty toilet roll, which, although wasn't quite as effective as a proper telescope, concentrated the mind one ever peered through with one eye.
Georgia Hughes from Green Acres Primary School is now going to read The Boy Address by David Walliams.
Thanks, Lisa, said Dennis, taking it from her. It was heavier than he imagined, and the sequence felt unlike anything he had felt before. It was a work of art, quite simply the best present he had ever been given.
We are pleased to say that both Narinder Dahami, author of The Beautiful Game and Bend It Like Beckham, and Di Toft, author of Wolvern, are now going to join us on stage. You're going to have the opportunity to hear a little bit about their work and also ask them some questions. Please give them a very warm round of applause.
I have to say it's been a fantastic audience. And thank you so much for inviting me to come and talk to you today, and for putting the first book in my Beautiful Game series, whoa, see that shining on the lights there, on your shortlist. I'm really, really happy to be here.
How long did it take to write Wolvern?
Do you know, I really don't know, because I wrote half of it, and I kind of lost heart because I was doing other things at the time. But there was something about the book that I wanted to finish in Nat and Woody's adventures, so I really did want to see how it turned out.
But anybody got a really good question? Anybody got a really good question? Here we go, young man.
Are books and girls in them based on anyone you know in real life?
What a brilliant question. Not really, but I did do a lot of research about girls' football, and that's how I found out there were so many clubs around the country. I had no idea. There are hundreds of thousands of girls playing football every week.
Funny you should say that, actually. Yeah, Wolvern's a trilogy, 3 books. First one was Wolvern, and the second one is this one, which is Wolvern 2, The Twilight Circus, and it carries on with Nat and Woody's adventures when they go to France to try and find Woody's kin.
Where we really need the drum roll, where we're going to do the announcement. And I'm getting pretty excited about this because I think all the books on the shortlist were so... Oh yeah, do it! Yeah! Awesome, good! And now stop. Or you die. So I'm going to hand over, I think it's great, I think it's just to get so excited about books. Wow, that is just amazing. I'm going to hand over to Sophie.
Okay, everyone, the results were very close. However, I'm pleased to announce that the winner of the Shrewsbury Bookfest Book Award for 2010 is The Boy in the Dress by David Walliams. Well, that's it, folks. You know the winner now of the Book Award 2010. My message to you all is keep reading.
Yeah.
Today's event marks the start of a weekend of events that are going to be taking place here in Shrewsbury. There are 15 events taking place across the town. Google Shrewsbury Bookfest. I'd like now just to say a few notes of thanks. Firstly, I'd like to thank you, the readers. You took the time to read the books, and you voted. I hope you've enjoyed it, because we've enjoyed running this project. Thanks to your great teachers. They've encouraged you to take part in this project. I'd like to thank Shropshire Council for funding this whole initiative. I'd like to thank all the Bookfest volunteers for their work behind the scenes in making this come together. A special special thank you to the Hive, the film crew who did the work in schools as you saw, and also all the graphics here on stage today. And my last big thanks has to go to our authors. Without the authors, there'd be no book award. Thank you very much, and safe journey back to school.
Now, it's